All right, I'm here in the AT&T Media Center with the post-game press conference with Coach Brendan Potts, player of the game Reese Madioke, and Jack Torby. Start with you, Coach. Obviously not the outcome you guys had planned for, falling 2-0 to Team Harford, but what could you guys take from that game going into tomorrow's game against Mid-Atlantic and wherever else the tournament takes you?
The kids never gave up. You can see that all the way to the end. I was proud of the way they played. I mean, this guy gave up 2 hits. And like we talked about after the game, it was just one of those games. Ran into a hot pitcher. We probably could have made some adjustments, but he was throwing lights out, as was this guy. I mean, you just got to take the fact that you battled all the way to the end and come out tomorrow, as we just talked about, and do what we do.
Right. Now, Reese, you pitched a gem. Before that, your team had gone 2 innings with the pitcher, 2 innings with the pitcher, 2 innings with the pitcher here and there. But today you were able to put together consecutive innings in a row. How did that feel during the game?
It was pretty good for me, and I liked it because it makes my arm stronger if I battle through everything.
Right. So as you felt that you were getting stronger as you went on, and obviously that as like the fans and us in the media, we could tell that you were actually getting stronger. You were hitting more strike zones, hitting your spots the 3rd, 4th innings. Is that something that you knew was going to happen, or you just kind of felt into that groove?
I just sort of felt into the groove.
Right. Now, Jack, you obviously came in for relief. You also had a pinch hit appearance where you singled to right, second base, singled to right. Coming off the bench, how hard is that to stay focused when you're not active for the first 3, 4 innings?
It's pretty hard because you're just there. There's a lot of distractions in the dugout, and the coach calls you got to be ready
Right.
to do your job.
Right. Now, Coach, what does that say about not only Jack but the rest of the team that they're able to stay focused while not actually in the game?
Well, as far as Jack goes, I've known him since he's been like that.
Right.
And he can stay focused through anything. Even when you look out there and you think he's not, that's when he is the most focused. So, I mean, our kids were focused today. Again, there was just some good pitching going on out there. The pitchers were.
Right.
I was proud of them. They were into the game until last out.
Yeah, and I think that's like a big thing that you guys were able to, even yesterday's game where obviously you guys ended up falling 9-6, it felt like you guys were able to battle back. Today you guys held it at that 2-0. Obviously the outcome didn't end up the way you wanted it, but does that say something for you guys, not the coaches, players, about your team going forward, that you guys know that you can play with these teams? Yeah. So is that something, does that give you confidence, even though you're sitting at 1-2 record, going in tomorrow, not really sure what's going to happen with the rest of the tournament? Does that give you guys confidence not only as a team but as players that you guys are good enough not only to be here but to be playing with the teams in the World Series?
Yeah.
Definitely. So what's something you guys want to focus on going into tomorrow?
To win.
To win? Hey, you said it. All right, guys. That's a wrap.